Hello and welcome back in. The Sarcastic Geek here. Happy to have you. Let me fix this camera real quick. Sorry for those who don't like motion. I had it set up at the wrong angle, but we're at the right angle for today's Avatar, The Last Airbender. This time, Season 3, Episode 2, titled The Headband. And I have no earthly recollection of what this episode entails, what it's about, what our heroes are going to do. So pull up a seat. Grab some snacks, make yourself comfortable. Let's enjoy some Avatar together. And friendly reminder, as long as, the job hunt is still going as poorly as it is, and I can assure you it is, that every other day we'll have full-length episodes. Come on, camera, work with me. Every other day, and we'll have shorts every other day to fill the gap in between. So you have 7 days a week worth of content. Holy cow, that is bad. Wipe, 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 wipe. I made it worse. I made it worse. And now we're back. I'm going to keep that in just because I'm not going to take the time to edit that out. I have a lot of editing to do today. And without further ado, let's get into some Avatar: The Last Airbender. Just a friendly reminder, not every day goes perfectly. But without further ado, let's do further. And let's engage.
Who's there?
I've had long strolls out of bed, but a long stroll out of bed all the way up a mountain to then not go officially and see the person I and actually got all the way out of bed for is crazy. I mean, I'll go a long distance away to get some cheese, especially shredded cheese, out of the kitchen fridge in the middle of the night, but this takes the cake. I have never climbed a mountain for it.
I think I see a cave below.
Shh! Keep quiet! Great job with the cloud camo, but next time, let's disguise ourselves as the kind of cloud who knows how to keep its mouth shut.
Sokka, eventually we would have had to communicate with you how to land, and unless you want me poking you in the middle of the cloud and then just doing a rapid point down, this is kind of our only option. We have verbal communications entirely, and so that camo cover was ingenious. So whoever came up with that, bravo, and a tip of the cap to you, sir or madame.
Yeah, we wouldn't want a bird to hear us chatting up there and turn us in.
Hey! We're in enemy territory. Those are enemy birds.
If those are enemy birds, my goodness, dude, they are adorable. And the enemy has suckered me into a trap that, was very obvious for all to see that I fell for anyway, because cute animals are always going to win my heart every time. I like to pretend there's some rigid exterior and I'm impervious to it, but let's be honest.
Hiding in cave after cave after cave after cave.
Sokka, we don't need to become cave people. What we need is some new clothes. Yeah, blending in is better than hiding out.
Fire Nation disguises, where are we going to find that just on standby? Are we just going to find clothing with the color red and be like, boom, we've got it, and then we just keep our capes on top of it? Because, and you're going to need to do something about all those injuries, because I think anyone seeing a 13-year-old with half their body in wraps is going to have some questions. Be like, hey, man, you good? What happened to you? You fall down every flight of stairs available nearby? Or what's your story? There's going to be some questions pertaining to that.
Plus, they have real food out there. Does anyone want to sit in the dirt and eat cave hoppers?
Looks like we got outvoted, sport.
Who was on your side? Is your side Momo? That's it? But again, it would have been 3-2 with Appa as the swing vote, and I don't think anyone asked him, so that's kind of rude for starters. But at the same time, yeah, just get disguises. I don't think cave people is really up there on the list of things that either you or I would consider wanting to become. Just to be honest. I'm growing kind of fond of Wi-Fi and running water and all that.
These clothes belong to somebody.
I call it the silk robe.
But if it's essential to our survival, then I call the suit.
It is funny how Aang's like, well, stealing's really wrong. I'm just kind of like, against it. It doesn't feel right to me in my heart. Sees the girl he's into do it, and then he immediately like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna start stealing from everybody. It's like, the morals were there, but also pure pressure from the one you cared about won over. This is how people do stupid things. You see someone you generally care about do something dumb, and you think, you know what? They did it. Maybe I should do it too. Sometimes, not really the right answer.
Sorry, shoes. Finally, a stylish shoe for the blind earthbender. How do I look?
Your mom's necklace.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is a tough one. At least he didn't just, completely drool and fall all over himself, because he looked like he was about a sneeze away from it, but yeah. A water tribe necklace, you'd have to be like, yeah, we took this in war after we annihilated those filthy waterbenders. And it's like, that's kind of hardcore for, like a 15-year-old girl to be doing that kind of stuff. So, let's just, cover this up, unfortunately. I know it's important to you, but, Aang is also now keeping his arrow out of the way because he's realized, the importance of the mission. I do love how everyone was like, while we're here, we're going to work on our accessorization just to kind of get things a little bit more in tune with who we are. Toph, nice touch. Katara, good necklace. Sokka, your hair tied up kind of has been your whole MO, so changing that now would be weird. And of course, Aang just shoved a lemur in his jacket and thought, I'll blend in with the locals with a lemur in my pocket. But hey, we all love Momo, so this is fine.
Oh, we're going to a meat place?
Come on, Aang. Everyone here eats meat. Even the meat.
You guys go ahead. I'll just get some lettuce out of the garbage.
You would rather eat lettuce out of the garbage than meat. I mean, die-hard vegetarian, I guess. Just live your best life, Aang. But, Fire Nation doesn't seem all that bad when it comes to its dietary needs. I could be in for some good barbecue.
Hotman? 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 Hotman?
It's over. We caught you.
Who, me?
It couldn't be more obvious that you don't belong here. Next time you play hooky, you might want to take off your school uniform.
Okay, I thought they meant something entirely differently. The fact you don't blend in, saying every person you meet is a hot man, because that is hot man, just saying, is probably not normal. And then saying stay flaming on top of it really is not helping you blend in. But, I guess Aang stole a school uniform. Time for the Avatar to go back and finish his formal education. Guess his job market's tough too.
Your etiquette is terrible. In the homeland, we bow to our elders. Like so.
Sorry, ma'am.
There's always that one kid that's like super cool with everybody just for absolutely no reason. They'll just help you just because. And shout out to who they were in your life, because there's always that one person where it's like, hey, it's a pop quiz, and then you get put on the spot, and you, of course, weren't paying a lick worth of attention, and now you got to be like, and they actually give you the right answer, because we all had that one kid who would give you the wrong answer on purpose to help you look even dumber. But thank goodness this girl was very kind to Aang.
We made it through the day, Momo. And it was pretty fun.
Don't let the headmaster catch you with that monkey.
What monkey?
Don't worry, I'm not a tattletale. My name's Anji. I like your headband, by the way.
Anji, you don't have to babysit the new kid.
Wow. You must be one of those popular kids I've been hearing about.
That's right. Now listen, friend. I know you're from the colonies, so I'll say this slowly. Anji is my girlfriend. Don't forget it.
That's neat, but she was just making small talk with me, so see yourself out, fool. Because I'm the Avatar, and if I need to eviscerate you, it wouldn't take all that much. I've got 100 years worth of jokes just stored up in this noodle to roast you. But again, Aang's probably just more like, oh, cool, school, big eyes, everything's fun, everything's glamorous, because, well, he didn't get to really live that life, because his life took a very bizarre turn. Very unique turn, in fact. And now he has to deal with a high school bully. Ain't that neat? Well, this is more middle school, because like 12 and 13. I assume this would be middle school.
He didn't beat you up. Not even a little. Guess I'm just lucky. We were on our way to play hide and explode. You want to come? I'd love to.
Hide and explode. That is the name of our game? What does that mean? I mean a lot of things. Like a lot of things. What are we talking about here, folks?
I got invited to play with some kids after school.
After what?
I enrolled in a Fire Nation school, and I'm going back tomorrow.
Enrolled in what?
Oh, great, you killed Sokka. You had to kill the ideas guy and the humor guy, the one I related to the most. Mostly the humor. The ideas, empty. Not a lot going on up there. So we killed him because we went to school. Maybe Sokka could use some more schooling, though.
Prince Zuko. I'm going in for a visit. You're going to stand guard here, and no one is going to know about this.
Ah, Zuko, your people skills. Still about a 0. You put 0 points into charm, or personality, or being able to be effective communicating person to person. You have no interpersonal skills whatsoever. You literally could have just been like, by order of my father, I'm having a visit with Iroh. You are under strict personal order of our Lord to not speak of this. Understand? We didn't have to hold him against the wall by his throat, but hey, whatever does you, man.
Uncle, it's me.
What were you expecting? A warm reception? Yeah, the cold shoulder turnaround, I won't speak to you? Yeah, that checks out entirely. This man did everything for you for the last several years without so much as a thank you, and said you were like a son to him, and you betrayed him. Why do you think I'm so mad at you? People lose their way all the time. Happens to all of us. It's just a part of life. But for you to turn your back on him the way you did, trashy, Zuko. Absolutely trashy.
I guess we'll never find out about the secret river then. It goes right to the Fire Lord's palace. We were supposed to learn about it in class tomorrow.
I am a fan of secret rivers.
Oh, Sokka. You goofball. You have been scammed. Your Nigerian prince has arrived, and you just have to send him a small amount of $5,000, and your earthly benefit will be not even able to be exaggerated when they give you $50,000 back, at minimum, within a few days, once they've given you, your social security and all that. But yeah, you just got scammed, dude. I don't think there is any secret river whatsoever, and I think, more or less, you've been hustled.
You have no right to judge me, Uncle. I did what I had to do in Ba Sing Se, and you're a fool for not joining me. You're not going to say anything?
Yeah, let out your inner demon, Zuko. That's all you, dude. You are 1,000% having your own inner demons out on display for him to see. I mean, I'm sure Iroh at some point is like, cool, you're expelling a lot of this hate, you're getting it off your chest, good for you. But at the same time, we all know Iroh chose himself and his own peace of mind and what he thought was right over what Zuko chose, which Zuko chose earthly possessions and honor and all this crap over doing what was obviously and objectively the correct thing to do.
Recite the Fire Nation oath.
My life I give to my country. With my hands I fight for Fire Lord Ozai and our forefathers.
Bro, all you had to do was just move your lips and semi-close to sync to what everyone else is doing. Guess, speculate. You don't have to verbally articulate it as what it is. It'd be like, hey, recite the Canadian national anthem. I don't know that. Why would I know that? I'd just be speculating and be like, I'm not going to be rude and just make up random things to fill in the blanks here. I'm just going to stand at attention and then just, follow what everyone else is doing.
Question 1. What year did Firelord Sozin battle the Air Nation Army? Kuzan?
Is that a trick question? The air nomads didn't have a formal military. Sozin defeated them by ambush.
Way to go, genius. Like, I understand we were there for it, but again, we know personally and from fan perspective, we definitely weren't because we ran away before this battle happened. We weren't personally there. We just know that it was an ambush because that's just kind of how more or less it's explained via, I guess, the author or narrator's perspective to us, the viewer. Let's not out ourselves deep in the heart of the Fire Nation. Just because we know the truth doesn't mean we have to try and fight what the perceived truth is. Let everyone else fight about all that crap.
Is that a nervous disorder?
I was just dancing. You do dances here in the homeland, right?
Not really, no.
Dancing is not conducive to a proper learning environment. Young people must have rigid discipline and order.
But what about expressing yourself?
So basically what you're saying is the Fire Nation needed Footloose in order to fix what was going on here. Because we could have had a whole subplot here where Aang teaches the Fire Nation how to dance. I am just saying, Aang and Footloose would sell tickets. That's all I'm saying.
Hi, Kuzan. I really liked that crazy dance you were doing.
Thanks, Anji. I can show it to you again if you'd like.
What'd you say, colony trash? You're gonna show her something?
I love how Aang doesn't even perceive that this could be actually thought of as a romantic thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna go dance with your girl. What of it? Hold on a second, playa. We need to not do this. We need to not do this. But again, the bully is trying to fight the Avatar. If picking the wrong fight was the most obvious thing ever, this would probably be it.
Nobody shows my Anji anything, especially movements.
Yeah, what do you think was gonna happen? After the first couple misses, more or less, just be like, hey, you're pretty good, kid. Save face! Don't keep throwing punches! He fought with Azula and Zuko on the daily. Not to mention Zhao. Luckily he hasn't fought Iroh, but the list of people that he's fought and bested versus who you are, night and day, my dude. Night and day. It's like trying to fight people in the Dragon Ball Z universe on the daily and then going to My Hero Academia. You're gonna have a tough time here. This feels nice and relaxing down here.
Picking fights on your second day?
What are you smiling about, bro? You fake cried. That's some weak sauce. Let your tears be real. That's what a real person would do. But again, let's just feign that I got beat up by this person who is literally a foot shorter than you.
He's argued with his history teacher, disrupted music class, and roughed up my star pupil.
My goodness, that doesn't sound like our Kuzan.
That's what any mother would say, ma'am. Nonetheless, you're forewarned. If he acts up one more time, I'll have him sent to reform school. By which I mean the coal mines.
You send children willingly, well, unwillingly, I should say, to the coal mines as punishment and reformment. Also, how was our school bully the star pupil? Everything he was throwing was embarrassing. But again, there's levels to this game, and I guess this is what we're doing. I guess we're really trying to drive home how much the Fire Nation liked its rigidness and high-class society that they have. So if you don't fit in, well, coal mines for ye.
You're so beautiful when you hate the world.
I don't hate you.
I don't hate you too.
Zuko, could I have a word with you?
Bro, let Zuko have his moment. That was actually nice for him. This, I don't completely hate you. I don't completely hate you. This is for them as romance. This was the goth couple we were all rooting for. Mr. Emo himself and Mrs. Emo herself. This was the vibe back in the day. And yet mine never gets thrown in those compilations for like all the goth girls that existed in like the early 2000s. Y'all are missing one of the OGs. Putting that out there. Azula, way to kill the vibe.
I hear you've been to visit your Uncle Fatso in the prison tower.
That guard told you.
No, you did, just now.
Okay, you caught me. What is it that you want, Azula?
Actually, nothing. Believe it or not, I'm looking out for you. If people find out you've been to see Uncle, they'll think you're plotting with him.
The most indirect, direct threat. You keep doing this, I'm going to out you. And we're going to keep playing this political struggle of will they, won't they, in terms of who's going to come out on top and inherit the throne from our sadist father, Mark Hamill. Only in this universe, because really nice guy in this, our actual universe. Zuko, you put yourself between losing and losing. So I hazard a guess, you're going to be losing.
Listen, guys, those kids at school are the future of the Fire Nation. If we want to change this place for the better, we need to show them a little taste of freedom.
What could you possibly do for a country of depraved little fire monsters?
I'm gonna throw them a secret dance party.
So this episode is just Footloose. We're just gonna do that, huh? We're going to have dance change the Fire Nation. I'm in.
They're coming! Everyone stop bending!
Sorry, buddy. You should probably wait out back. I know. You've got fancier feet than anybody. And 6 of them.
Can Appa dance? I'm not saying I just instinctively thought he couldn't because he has 6 feet, but just because of his size, if he can, that boy can move. We need to sign him up to play offensive line for the Patriots. Come on, man. We could use a tackle like you, but I feel like that would also be distinctly cheating. But hey, shout out to Appa. He's got that rhythm.
Flameos! Yeah. This ought to get everybody moving. Now what do we do? This is when you start dancing.
I don't think my parents want me dancing in a cave.
Both those people did not have voices I would have expected to match their frame, but alright. Again, I also had a voice that cracked incessantly as a middle schooler and did not get much better through high school, I can tell you that much. Voice is still pretty high-pitched when I'm excitable. But you're going to have to teach people these basics really quickly if we're going to teach them how to fun, because the fun has been beaten out of their existence. This is a challenge.
Come elephant strut.
Who knew Twinkle Toes could dance?
She is smitten by what he's doing, but also, do you see the other 2 girls react to him? Hopefully I kept that part of the edit in. They were smitten. Aang's out here being a lady killer. But also, he's, getting ladies from the wrong nation, because you got your girl over there, and you're lucky she's just taking this in stride and not as I can't believe those girls are into him, that's my man kind of thing. He is trying to bring Footloose to these people.
I know he's out there. I'm losing my mind. Please, Uncle, I'm so confused. I need your help. Forget it. I'll solve this myself. Waste away in here for all I care.
I need your help. You needed my help a long time ago, and I helped you incessantly. It's time you find your own way, Zuko. This is the lesson. If you can't truly discover who you are, after all the lessons Iroh has instilled in you, he failed you. Right now, you are failing yourself because you have all the answers to the test laid out right in front of you, and you're just not using them. The single solitary tear of Iroh. He's weeping at the loss of who his nephew was, because he knows his nephew needs him, and he knows he can't steer him on that right path. But he also knows that sometimes doing everything for somebody is too much. You need to let them stand up on their own 2 feet from time to time and just make the best of what they can and see what happens from there. Zuko has to take these baby steps on his own, and Iroh is mourning at that he can't be there to help his wayward son figure it out.
Wow, they look pretty good together.
If that's what you like.
Ah, there it is. There it is. I was waiting for it. Sokka is doing everything he can to just try and get a rise out of Katara. As brother and sister, you should have to get that rise out of your sibling. It is tradition.
All right, go with that. Everybody freestyle.
Like, I want to give this kid guff, but he's having a great time. Like, what are you going to do? Like, I have no rhythm. It's been intrinsically proven. I've tried. Trust me, I was in musical theater for a couple years, and, like, they tried teaching me how to dance and, like, move correctly. Didn't go exactly great, but it was not terrible either. But at the same time, this kid's having a good time. He's got a lot of demons to expel, apparently, and he let him out.
Dang, everyone's watching.
Don't worry about them. It's just you and me right now.
Okay, Aang, I'm gonna need you to take a timeout here. Turn off your 13-year-old Mr. Suave. I know it's working, because Katara is blushing from ear to ear. But I think we're gonna accidentally out ourselves in a rather interesting fashion. So let's maybe dial down the romance a little bit here, Chief. I know you're happy because you're just wooing your woman, but let's dial it down a bit. Just down a little bit. Ten out of 10. 10 out of 10. If this was Dancing with the Stars, I'd be holding up my little sign and being like, hey, congratulations, you guys have won. Because that was incredible. Aang out here breaking hearts and winning hearts all in the same dance. Footloose, the episode.
It is a dancing party. You did the right thing by telling me, Hide.
Anytime, Headmaster, sir.
And there is a snitch in every group. Good times can never last. Bro was just really jealous that his girl was happier with somebody else, even if it was strictly just friendship. Maybe just a sign that your relationship was going the wrong direction, my guy.
He's the one we want. The boy with the headband.
Uh-oh.
Gotcha.
Looking for me?
Aang is just straight up toying with them because, well, if you can hide from Azula, I'm assuming firebending teachers is just your average boring Tuesday with no difficulty whatsoever on a game you have expert leveled mastered.
Who are you looking for? Do you need something? Over here.
Alright, this has gotten creepy. Where did everyone get headbands from, and why is everyone so in on protecting someone they've known for 2 days? This is The Shining all over again. I'm so out.
Stop that. Stop that.
Music and rhythm is just something you're born with, people. Happiness can be found from within at all times. And it was kind of a vibe, not gonna lie.
You taught them to be free.
I don't know. It was just a dance party, that's all.
Well, that was some dance party, Aang.
Flamey-o, sir. Flamey-o.
Yep, flamey-o. The only thing that is flaming currently is Katara's heart for you. You wooed her with the power of dance. Maybe we should have tried this 2 seasons ago when our feelings started manifesting. But, you know, hey, making sure we're taking the appropriate slow steps is also very nice.
The Avatar's alive. I want you to find him and end him.
Oh, cool. Combustion Man's here. We have him. Oh dear. What science experiment gone wrong was he? Or right, depending on who's asking. But that was Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 3, Episode 2, titled The Headband. And we need to put a headband on that guy's third eye because it's open, and it's only open for violence. So stay tuned for all more great content, ideally coming here from the Sarcastic Geek. Remember, full-length videos every other day, and shorts every other day in between, so you have 7 days a week 7 days a week worth of content. If I could learn how to speak English, that'd be neat. But for now, I've been the Sarcastic Geek. Be sure to hit that like button so I can help YouTube recommend the video for you further. And consider subscribing if you just want to be easily in there on tune so that whenever you need a moment where you just need a laugh or just need some Avatar The Last Airbender or some Has Been Hotel, because I have full reactions to both seasons on the channel as well, that you can go ahead and enjoy them. I've been the Sarcastic Geek. I'll see you in the next one.